Not being bored is keeping you broke. So I'm gonna ask you the question, why is being bored a problem? Why is it that whenever we're laying in our bed and we don't know what to do, we just instantly open our phone and start doom scrolling or turn on our TV and go to our favorite Netflix show? Why is being bored actually a problem? Because I just want you to picture this. Imagine that you have a super overwhelmed day and you're in one of those moods where you're super overwhelmed and you get mad and pissed off about literally everything. It's like being in one of those moods and this one person comes up to you and asks you over and over, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And even after you say yes, they continue to ask you, "Are you okay?" And you know how that is whenever you're in one of those moods where everything's making you mad. You just want to be left alone. That starts to get annoying and you just feel overstimulated and overwhelmed about everything. So why is it our first response to whenever we're bored to have stimulation? To open TikTok, to your brain rot TikTok and start doom scrolling? Why is that the first reaction? So what do I mean when I say not being bored is keeping you broke? Well, I'm going to tell you, but first of all, I want you to do something. Next time that you're bored, next time you looking at your ceiling and you just want to open your phone and scroll on TikTok or watch your favorite TV show, or I want you to sit there. I want you to sit there and take a deep breath for 5 minutes. I just want you to embrace that boredom. Whenever you feel bored, just sit there. And I guarantee you within 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, your brain will find something for you to do. Your brain will find something for you to do around your room, outside, maybe in your car, going to the gym. Your brain will find something for you. So don't open your phone and instantly start stimulating yourself whenever you're bored, whenever you don't know what to do, because it's taking all your focus, all your energy, good or bad. It's taking all that away from you. So next time you're bored, just sit there. Sit there in the silence, let yourself feel, let yourself be bored. As weird as that sounds, just let yourself be bored. So why is not being bored keeping you broke? So like I said, it takes your focus. It takes your energy and everything that you have away from you. Actually being able to be bored and find something to do, it allows you to be creative. Like, whenever you were a kid and you didn't have iPads, if you're about my age, you didn't have iPads and you weren't an iPad kid, you didn't have a phone. Maybe you did and it was a little iPod like me. But you went out and you did stuff. You played football in the yard with your best friends. You rode your bike miles down the road with your brother and you just had fun. You found stuff to do because you didn't have this entertaining thing in front of you that stimulates your brain so much. That takes all your attention and all your focus and just literally brings your brain to mush in a doom scroll where you just instantly swipe and go and try to reach the bottom of the For You page where your brain is just on autopilot and your thumb is in sync with where you want to, and you're just scrolling and you're doom scrolling. Working out, building your physique. Whenever you're bored, you go to the gym. So it allows you to be creative and leverage your time better so you're not just distracted, so you're not putting all your focus into this electronic device that stimulates your brain and turns it to mush. And I don't want y'all to think that, oh, I'm from a high place here because I don't do any of this. Obviously I do. And that's why I'm trying to bring the attention to it, because I struggle with that a lot. I struggle with doom scrolling. I have to watch my favorite Netflix show every night before I go to bed. And that's okay because I'm human, I make mistakes, but I'm bringing this to y'all's attention because being bored allows you to do so much for yourself. It allows you to leverage your time better. And I need to sit in silence, need to sit in that boredom more often. And not just creative, but your productivity as well is crazy. Like whenever you're bored, you're not just going to want to sit there and stare at the ceiling and think 24/7 about these thoughts that are running through your head. You're going to want to turn around, get to work on whatever it is you work on. For me, it's my content. For me, it's my personal brand. I want to build my brand. I want to build out my course. I want to do something business related whenever I'm bored and that's what being bored does for you. It allows you to focus on one thing. It's literally a crazy productivity hack. It allows you to leverage your time and put it into something that's actually worthwhile instead of useless doom scrolling that does nothing for you. Let me ask you a question. When are you going to stop being a consumer? When are you going to stop consuming, and taking in all this information? Not even information, useless bullcrap, bro. When are you going to stop doing that and actually become a creator? Become someone that stops consuming and actually creates. I guarantee you this, as a consumer, you give no value to the world. You consuming and taking in this knowledge or taking in this useless person that's doing a get ready with me or day in a life of some random person, like you're giving no value to the world and you're not even receiving value at that. So I'm going to answer the question for you, why is being bored actually a problem? The answer to that is it's not. I don't mean to say this like I'm better than you and like I'm from a high place, like, oh, I do this every single night, every single day, and the results are crazy. I want you to do this because it's done this and this and this for me. But genuinely, being bored is not a bad thing, and it's not a problem, and it shouldn't be. But it is a problem whenever you instantly think of, you know what, I'm going to stimulate my brain, and I'm going to watch this bull crap. I'm going to do this stupid stuff. Like, that's when it becomes a problem. That's when boredom is a problem. Whenever you find ways to take away that boredness, whenever you find ways that give you no value, that do absolutely nothing for you, that's whenever boredom becomes a problem. So I'm going to go back to this. Being bored allows you to be creative, and it enables this productivity. It's literally a productivity hack, like I said. But going back, whenever I was a kid, bro, I was bored. And whenever I was bored, sometimes I would turn on the TV and watch SpongeBob. That was my favorite show. But most of the times I would go outside. And yeah, of course, it's because I like sports. Or I would go fishing. I would find something to do outside. I would find something to do that I actually enjoyed rather than being an iPad kid. Like, me and my brother would drive miles. We drove like 5 miles down the road one time. And we explored this abandoned house and we had fun. And we were in the world. We were present in every moment of it. Because we didn't have our little phones and technology to take that away from us. But how does this relate to me being broke? How does this relate to me being rich in the future and my success? It's because whenever you're not bored because you're away from this thing. Because you're away from that thing on my wall, which is a TV. You're away from this. When you're not bored and you're doing things like video games, like doom scrolling or watching your favorite Netflix show, it's taking away the time that you could leverage for your research, for your content planning, for whatever you are doing, maybe for your future, for school. Being bored takes away from that. And of course, I know there's a balance to everything, but I'm saying this to people that are on it for extended periods of time, people that are just get caught up in the doom scroll and doom scroll for hours on end. So being bored allows you to leverage your time better. It allows you to put it towards things that actually matter. Like whatever your goals are, whatever that is that aligns for you. Maybe that's working out. I love working out. Maybe that is growing your business and your personal brand like I'm trying to do right now. Maybe that's how it is for you. Maybe you're a content creator. Maybe it's school. Maybe it's doing your homework. But it allows you to focus. Put your attention into one thing instead of 100 million different things like TikTok. Being bored actually gives you the ability to get stuff done. It allows you to actually do the work required to get to wherever you want to go, to reach that success and reach that goal finally. Being bored allows you to do that. Maybe you're bored, so you're going to go up and you're going to get a glass of water in the kitchen. Then you get out in the kitchen and you see your keys and you're like, you know what? Maybe I should go to the gym right now. You find time for other stuff that really matters. You find time for stuff that actually is a good use of your time. So let out your inner child and allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to be bored. Allow yourself to have a creative mind and do things that will actually entertain you in a way that's not stimulating yourself. Being bored and actually leveraging your time is like being that overwhelmed guy, but actually taking a deep breath. Actually journaling out your thoughts so you're not stressed and overwhelmed anymore. Not being bored is keeping you broke because it's taking you further and further away from your goals. It's putting your attention into something like this little box, this little phone right here. Put it towards something that allows you to reach your goals, whether that's your business. Because you're on the self-improvement journey, but you're not seeing any actual tangible results, and that's because you don't know how to leverage your time. You don't know how to put your focus and your attention into one thing for a long enough time. Because you think, oh, it's not working, and you don't have that, and you don't know how to delay your gratification. Because I follow this saying, all good things take time. So look at that thing on a long enough time span and allow yourself to be bored to work towards it as much as you can. So if you're serious about this self-improvement journey and you want to learn how to not be broke or reach your goals and actually be bored to be able to leverage your time, then I got something for y'all, bro. I made a self-improvement course. And before you say no bullcrap, before you say anything about, bro, this video was just for him to plug his self-improvement course. He's just doing it for the money. He's just doing it for this. Bro, it's completely free. The self-improvement course is completely free. And I did that because I want to see you win. As weird as that sounds, yes, I know you're probably not used to that. I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed. And that's what I'm doing. I built out a self-improvement course to help you win. And it is completely free. So I honestly don't see the risk involved in this. Go check it out. At least just go see what it is and see what it can do for you, because I promise it is powerful. If you're serious on the self-improvement journey, go check that out. Subscribe to me, because I'm going to be having bangers like this. I'm going to be giving y'all value, and I'm going to be helping you on your journey. I'll be giving y'all all the tips and advice that I went through so you don't have to. So if you like this video, subscribe. If not, subscribe anyways, because it's free. And I love y'all boys so much. I'm out here. Give me a kiss.